Hi there.
How are you?
Very well. How about you?
Good, doing well.
Very
Let me
good.
open the camera. Yeah,
There you are. How's it going?
it's great.
Very good.
Bueno, ¿qué tal?
Muy bien. ¿Tú?
Bien, siendo bien.
Excelente.
No, siendo bien, estoy bien.
Claro. Todo
¿Sabes
bien.
que aprendí, bueno, en inglés I'm doing well,
Sí.
pero en español tienes a decir estoy bien, eso es
Sí.
todo. Pero no tienes a decir estoy haciendo bien. Es falta, no es correcto.
No es correcto.
Hay un hombre de España que me dijo, no tienes a decir esta cosa,
Ujú.
no es correcto. No tienes a traducir de inglés a español.
Cierto.
Sí, por eso al primero, bueno, estoy traduciendo todo el tiempo y después tenido a aprender cómo decir muchas cosas en español
Sí.
y no traducirle, sí, traducirle
Claro.
en inglés.
Claro. Sí. Es correcto. Hay que
Así,
pensar
vale.
en español.
No hemos terminado la última reunión, ¿no?
Bueno, ok, está bien. Podemos continuar con la conversación.
Are you recording this?
I'm recording, yeah.
All right, okay. Vale. Y la última vez hemos hablado sobre la manera de Linguablox.
Yeah.
Pero hay una cosa. De manera, se trabaja con toda la edad, con niños, con hombres, con jóvenes, no. Por
No,
los
no es
niños
para niños.
especificado, ¿no?
No es para niños.
No es para niños.
Because I'm not going to have a kid like looking at a spreadsheet, you know?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
But there are certain things that definitely apply to kids, particularly this concept of realia. So like if you're with a kid or a group of kids and pretend there's like 5 different like balls on the table and you say, okay, who can bring me the red ball? So like there's 5 kids and there's 5 balls on the table, you know? And you say to the one kid, you say, okay, can you bring me the green ball, please? Other kid 2, can you bring me the red ball? Can you bring me the yellow ball? Can you bring me the purple ball? Can you bring me the blue ball? And then they bring the right ball.
Sí.
The balls are the realia.
Sí, te entiendo.
Like super important concept, realia.
Con esa imagen de school.
Right. Sí.
10 presentaciones sobre esta imagen. Sí.
Sobre la imagen, un cuadro de pintura puede ser realia. Cosas pueden ser realia. You could look out the window, puedes ver por la ventana y todo lo que ves ahí es realia.
Describe, yeah.
Describe the thing.
Yeah, there is a kid un hombre de estado, sí, un hombre estadounidense que dice, si quieres mejorar tu idioma, tienes a sit down in a certain position,
Okay.
and imagine you describe what you say in front of you, behind of you, and behind you.
Good
Right?
realia. Good realia.
For example, en la derecha hay, no sé, hay tiendas de ropas. Behind me, there is a police station, for example.
Muy bien.
So
Muy bien.
this is Realia, yeah.
That's realia. Exactly. So that applies to kids for sure, and every teacher knows that. I mean, they'll play with a a doll or something. You know what I mean? Like just interacting with kids could be easier with kids because you don't really have to convince them to play. I mean, they're probably already going to want to play. The adult needs to realize that language learning is play.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. Because kids can deal much with colors, with pictures, more than just saying things.
Yeah.
Las fotos van a trabajar más por los niños.
Sí.
Sí.
Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien.
All right. Para tu manera, no sé qué tengo a decir ahora, pero quiero hablar mucho sobre tu manera.
Bueno.
Quiero a entenderle más.
Bueno.
Vale, por el primero hay simple preguntaciones, respuestas. Eso es todo.
Sí, pregunta y respuesta es la meta. It's the means and the end. Conversation is the means, el medio, and the end. It's the means and the end. Like we think that we need to study Spanish so that you can learn Spanish. You're not studying Spanish. You're using it as the means. So yeah, question and answer is conversation.
All right. And after this, hay una cosa. Tienes a elegir un tema para el sesión.
Okay.
Para el curso, ¿no?
It's good. Topics are a good starting point for sure. Let me put something up on my screen for a second.
Después de las preguntaciones.
¿Qué? ¿Pensar en el tema?
Sí. Bueno, hay algunas, por ejemplo, tus 20 principios. No, 20 preguntaciones principales son principales. No puedes, bueno, puedes cambiarle, pero esas preguntaciones va a trabajar mucho, no es trabajar, va a
servir.
Teach you too much. These 20 questions can teach you too much of Spanish.
Exactly.
Not Spanish, target language. You can get the future, puedes hablar sobre el pasado, el futuro, el presente.
Exacto.
No vas a tener problema con esa cosa. Pero después, after you have to do sort of things, you have to talk about, for example, you get in situation in your daily life, and you have to use a language. But it doesn't exist in these 20 questions. So, por eso tienes que elegir un tema. No?
Well, so imagine that you're working with someone and you're doing question answer training.
Sí.
Like that's what we're doing. So we're doing question answer training. Eventually that person is going to be like, okay, I can, this is really good. I'm getting better. But eventually they're going to say, but I still don't feel like I don't know, something's missing. Something's missing. What next? What am I supposed to do now? And if you ask them, if you say, okay, well, how are you using Spanish in your real life, like outside of the lesson, like in your daily, whom are you speaking with?
Yeah.
That person, if they're saying something's missing, what they're going to say, they say, well, I mean, I don't really know one. I'm not using the language outside in real life. And okay, well, that's what's missing.
So you mean they should create an environment in their real life outside the course?
Well, there's an ingredient in this that is a necessary ingredient, and what it is needing the language. So in the lesson, in our session, our question answer training, you can force me to need Spanish by asking me questions. In other words, if you ask me a question in Spanish, like, how's the weather today, Tony? You say, ¿Cómo está el clima? I have to answer. So there I have the need, like I have the need, okay? But if I go out, I go to work or I go to the store, I go to my friends, everyone speaks English. I don't need to use Spanish. So now the need is gone. Like that's a
So
core ingredient is need.
there is a code for learning a language.
Say again.
I said there is a cause. There is a
Right.
why question
Right.
to learn a question.
Exactly.
Why am I doing? Why am I? ¿Por qué estoy aprendiendo español, por ejemplo? ¿Por qué estoy
Right.
aprendiendo ruso, turco?
Why? Exactly. That's a great question. I mean, that's the need for sure. Let me write something real quick on my screen. I talk about level 1, level 2, and level 3, and these levels refer to the entire scope of what this method is about. Level 1 is learning the patterns. Oh, okay.
Getting the rhythm of a language. That's level 1.
It's the patterns. Like if you tell me, look, it's hablo español, hablas español, then it must be tomo café, tomas café. So cocino, cocinas, camino, caminas. Okay,
Vale.
it's the patterns of the language. Now,
Sí.
what's the purpose of knowing the patterns? Well, you could just stop there, which is actually what most people are doing, like on a Duolingo. In fact, they're probably not even doing it like patterns. They're doing memorization. That's like pre-level. That's level 0. Trying to like what? Just memorize vocab or what am I trying to do here? Level 1 is understanding how the patterns work in the language, so you can put. It's like a puzzle. Oh,
Sí.
اتكلم عربي, تتكلم عربي, ادرس عربي, تدرس عربي. Right? So what's the point of the patterns? It's so that you can do questions and answers. It's so that you can say, okay, let's see how well you learned the patterns of modern standard Arabic, Tony. Question for you. I mean, I'm actually asking now. You say, Tony, هل تدرس اللغة العربية? And I'll go, نعم أدرس اللغة العربية. لماذا تدرس اللغة العربية? أدرس اللغة العربية لأنني أحب whatever my answer is. Right? Now I can even do that. But I still feel like something's missing, and it's like, okay, well, the whole the el final of this, like, is it's real life.
Por eso tienes a hablar con nativos. O solamente fluido, sí.
Right. It's interacting with people. If you're not going to interact with people, then my method isn't the best for you. This method is only good if you're trying to interact with people. If you have no one to interact with, and you don't even have level 2, like someone who wants to do OPI training, then just stick to the patterns and study the language. You can do that, but you won't be able to interact. But if you don't care and don't want to interact, then study the language. Use another method. This method only works if your goal is to interact.
Sí.
It's not the best reading method. It's not the best.
Si vas a usarle en tu vida real.
Exactly.
Sí.
Exactly. This all came from a military background. This method is a military background. So all of the people that I've worked, not all of them, but many of the people I work with are military people who I'm not just reading. I need to be able to communicate with people. It's like this is born out of that need.
Eso me chingón. Sí. Sí, vale. He escuchado cosas sobre el militar de esta manera, que el tercera o segunda semana no hay nativo idioma, no hay inglés. Por ejemplo, si estás aprendiendo coreano, hay solamente coreano. Si estás aprendiendo árabe, en segunda semana o tercera, no sé, no estoy seguro, hay solamente árabe. No tienes a usar tu nativo idioma.
Sí, es correcto. Es correcto.
So it can only work with this method. If you are studying grammar and these sort of things, you can't. In just week, solo en semana no puedes hablar. Bueno, es un mágico. No, is that magic?
Magia? Magia.
I just know this word exists, so now I'm
Magia.
trying to see.
Magia.
My mind is inventing
You're welcome.
words.
You're fine. You can do it. Magia.
Okay, think is a magic.
Magia.
So just in 1 week. Well, I used to saying this is insane. You can't do it. In just week, you can't. No, but you can't get a certain level in a week. Every day, your environment is in a language. You are around a language, a certain language, in a week, every day, every hour. Of course, after a week, you will get a certain level that will take you to understand, like a 10% or 20% of a language. And the use of the hand movement, you can get more.
Yeah, you can do a ton in a week. You can do a ton in a day. You can do a lot in an hour. You can do a lot in an hour.
Oh my God.
Did you see the recent video where I was speaking Kurdish?
Kurdish, you said that you are going to learn Kurdish in a week or a month. I forgot.
No, so here, let me show you real quick.
You did a challenge before showing this one.
That's something different. Look, I'm going to show you this something real quick. So I took 30 minutes with ChatGPT for Kurdish. Like, I didn't know any words in Kurdish before.
Slav narko tu Chawayi, Navemin Toniye, as Amerikim, as di Chicago de Dijim, as Hindeki Kurmanchi Diachivim,
I'm reading.
as Kurmanchi Ferdivim.
But after doing it like 20 times, I get really fast. What? He's responding to me.
Speaking Kurmanji. Toniye, as Amerikim, as di Chicago de Dijim, as Kurmanchi Ferdivim. Slav Mona. Tu Chawayi, Navemin Toniye, as Amerikim.
He's American.
As Kurmanchi Ferdivim.
You still remember those words, because maybe you are saying that every day, no?
I sent out this more or less the same message like 20 times in a row. So by the time I was done doing like 20 of them, it got stuck. A lot of it got stuck in my head.
Because you already spoke this one.
No, I didn't. That was my first time ever speaking that language.
No, I'm talking about now. You are saying you are speaking that language.
Because I remember.
Because you already used this language.
Yes, because I already did level 3. I did levels 1, 2, and 3 at the same time. I learned the pattern.
New words, new topics, right?
I did all 3 levels at the same time. I learned the patterns as Tony learned the patterns, created questions and answers, and interacted with people at the same time throughout about 45 minutes. That's why it went well, because I did all 3 levels at the same time. I didn't wait 2 years to realize that I can actually communicate in this language. It's 30 minutes.
So you want to say that if you apply this, just take 1 hour every day with this method, after 2 weeks you may be able to travel to that to that country that speak the language that you've been learning, and you can deal with them. You can
try. I mean, you do the best you can, and it gets better as you do it.
As you do it, the more you speak, the more you learn.
Totally.
That's why I learn from my.
You learn by speaking.
Yeah. I told you before. I learned too much. He aprendido mucho de español por hablando con los hispanohablantes.
Claro.
Sí.
Claro.
Bueno, muchas gracias, señor.
De nada.
Tony. Okay, I wish it's a good night. No, it's good night for me. It's 8.
Good afternoon for me. Good night to you.
Yeah.
And later, God willing, primero Dios, inshallah, when you have more questions, Feel free to ask me questions through school, or and have another talk later. Keep up the good work.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Great talking to you.
And look, I'm going to, if the God will it, I'm going to make a challenge to myself with Russian.
Okay.
I'm really stick with Russian and Turkish. I'm trying to do Russian now.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
We will do something with Russian.
Okay, so let me show you one more thing. I wanted you to use this tool that I'm going to show you for Russian, okay?
All right. Yeah. This is spreadsheet, all right?
Okay, so on your spreadsheet, you could do 1, 2, 3, or you could do 3, 2, 1. Let's try 3, 2, 1 just for the heck of it. It's open-ended question.
Yes or no question.
2 is a yes/no question, and 1 is a statement. Let's try it this way just for fun, okay? So your open-ended question could be, how's the weather? Is it nice? It's very nice today. So we need that in Russian. We need that in Arabic. If it's in Arabic, it says كيف الطقس؟ هل الطقس جميل? And I say نعم الطقس جميل جدا اليوم. All right. That's your format.
I should do the same.
You should do the same in Russian.
I will do it. Look, I will do it, and I will send you the video of my Russian progress.
Very cool. Very good. Very good. All right, man.
Thank you very much for your time, sir.
My pleasure. Best of luck. Talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.